Patriots Nation, listen up because there's a lot going on in Foxborough right now, and we need to talk about it. The team is getting ready for another huge weekend, and this matchup against the Cleveland Browns could be one of those games that tells us exactly who the New England Patriots really are this season. There's a lot of buzz about the defense, trade rumors, injury reports, and of course that home field energy that's been missing at Gillette Stadium. So let's get right into it. First things first, on the defensive side of the ball, all eyes are on Christian Gonzalez. After working his way back from injury, he's looking more and more like the shutdown corner the Patriots drafted him to be. You can see the confidence coming back. His coverage has been tight, his reactions quick, and he's turning that secondary into one of the toughest units in the league again. Since returning, quarterbacks have barely been able to get anything going when throwing his way. He's been targeted a handful of times, but has given up almost nothing. That's the kind of presence the Patriots have been missing, especially against teams that love to test the deep ball. And this is exactly what they'll need this weekend, because Cleveland's offense might be young, but it's dangerous. The Patriots' defense has been playing with that old-school edge, forcing quarterbacks into mistakes, collapsing the pocket, and keeping their opponents guessing on every snap. Harold Landry and Milton Williams have been absolute workhorses up front, constantly pushing the line and freeing up space for guys like Gonzalez to make plays. When this defense is firing on all cylinders, they make life miserable for any offense, and that's the kind of tone they want to set heading into this game. Now, let's talk about the latest trade buzz, because this one got fans talking. The rumor coming out of Cincinnati is that linebacker Logan Wilson has officially requested a trade, and the Patriots have reportedly been making calls. Wilson is one of those players who quietly does all the little things right. Reads plays, hits hard, communicates well. He's the kind of steady presence that could fit perfectly into the Patriots system. Even though New England already has solid depth at linebacker with guys like Jelani Tavai, Gibbons, and Marte Mapu, adding someone like Wilson could really tighten things up down the stretch. It wouldn't be one of those flashy, headline-grabbing moves that makes social media explode, but it's exactly the kind of move that defines the Patriots' identity. Smart, efficient, and focused on depth rather than hype. Remember, this is a team that's built on doing the fundamentals right, not chasing big names. A late-round draft pick for a proven defensive captain could turn out to be a pretty good deal if it strengthens the front seven for the playoff push. On offense, though, the big story is the health of Stephon Diggs. Yes, Diggs is dealing with a chest injury again and was limited in practice, but the word around Foxborough is that he's expected to play. He's been that spark the team has needed all year, the go-to guy when things get tight. Even if he doesn't get a full practice in, don't expect him to sit out this game. The Patriots need him on the field, and he knows it. This matchup against the Browns secondary is going to be a test, but with Diggs out there drawing coverage, it opens up opportunities for everyone else. The injury report this week has been long, but most of the players listed as limited are still expected to suit up. Harold Landry, Morgan Moses, Q's Tonga, Elijah Ponder, Craig Weston, and Kyle Duggar all showed up with different knocks, but none of those seemed serious enough to keep them off the field. The message from inside the locker room is clear. This team feels like they've turned a corner. They're tired of being called road warriors who can't win at home. They want that same intensity at Gillette that they've been showing on the road, and they want to give the fans something to cheer about. And speaking of getting back to full strength, it's good news across the board. Christian Gonzalez, Jalen Hawkins, Charles Woods, and Christian Barmore have all been practicing without limitations. That's massive. Having that group healthy changes everything, especially with how aggressive the Patriots like to be on defense. This is going to be one of those games where discipline and patience are just as important as physicality, because Cleveland's offense is young and unpredictable. The Browns are now led by rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel, a third-round pick out of Oregon who's still finding his rhythm in the league. He's got talent, no question, but he's young, and that means he's going to make mistakes. That's exactly where the Patriots' defense thrives. Expect a few disguised blitzes, some trap coverages, and a lot of pressure from that front four to keep him guessing. If they can force a couple of early turnovers, it might be enough to set the tone for the entire game. But the real key for the Patriots' defense will be stopping the run, because Cleveland's top offensive weapon is running back Quinton Judkins. The kid is strong, quick, and doesn't shy away from contact. The Patriots have been one of the best teams in the league against the run this season, and this will be another chance to prove it. If they can shut down the Browns' ground game early, it forces Gabriel to throw more, and that's when the mistakes come. On the other side, the Browns have their own weapons, but most of them haven't quite lived up to expectations. Jerry Jeudy has struggled to find consistency. Isaiah Bond has shown flashes but still has work to do, and the tight end duo of David Njoku and rookie Harold Fannin might be their most reliable threat. That two tight end set has given other teams trouble this season, and you can bet the Patriots have spent extra time in film study figuring out how to contain it. They've had some issues giving up short and intermediate passes, so this matchup is going to test their discipline across the middle of the field. If New England's defense can stay composed, tackle well, and keep Cleveland's offense off balance, there's every reason to believe they can control this game from start to finish. What makes this Patriots team so intriguing right now is that quiet confidence they're building. They know they're not perfect, but they also know they've been improving week after week. The chemistry is coming together, the defense is getting healthier, and the offense, led by a veteran star in Diggs, is finding its rhythm at the right time. It feels like something is brewing in Foxborough again. Not quite the dynasty days, but that same sense of identity, discipline, and toughness is creeping back in. They're not chasing headlines, they're chasing wins. And with the AFC East looking more open than it has in years, every single game matters. The Browns are a solid team, no doubt about it. They've beaten top contenders like the Green Bay Packers, and their defense with Myles Garrett is as legit as it gets. But this is the kind of challenge that could define the Patriots season. Everything about this week feels like a statement opportunity. The Patriots have a nearly full roster, a fired-up defense, and a fan base that's been waiting to see a real home performance. Gillette Stadium is ready for that spark again, and the players can feel it. They've been building momentum all season long, and now it's time to bring that same fight home. Now let's shift focus a little and talk about the subtler dynamics that could end up deciding this game. When you look at the Patriots' defensive line, it's not just about the big names you hear on the highlights. Barmore, Milton Williams, and Christian Barr really form a cohesive front that's disciplined and patient, and that matters more than raw talent sometimes. They've been doing an exceptional job keeping offenses honest. It's not always about sacks or tackles for loss, although those help, but it's about consistently collapsing the pocket, forcing quarterbacks into uncomfortable throws, and giving corners like Gonzalez a cleaner look on the ball. That kind of strategic pressure is what separates good defenses from great ones. And when you pair that with the linebacker depth the Patriots have built, it's clear they're thinking multiple steps ahead. Adding someone like Logan Wilson wouldn't just be a simple roster move. It's about increasing versatility and intelligence on the field. Wilson reads plays quickly, adjusts well to offensive shifts, and can step in to fill gaps that have been weak spots. With Tavai, Gibbons, and Mapu already performing well, adding Wilson could mean the Patriots finally have the rotational flexibility to stay aggressive without wearing anyone down. It's the kind of depth addition that doesn't make headlines, but makes wins happen. Offensively, even with Stephon Diggs dealing with his chest injury, the Patriots are finding ways to stay effective. It's a delicate balancing act, getting Diggs involved without overloading him, keeping other receivers ready to step up, and making sure the line protects the quarterback. That line has been a quiet strength for this team, giving enough time for plays to develop and for skill players to find space. Against Cleveland, it's going to be critical that they continue executing at high level because a few early mistakes could change the momentum of the game. The rookie quarterback for the Browns, Dillon Gabriel, presents both an opportunity and a challenge. He's inexperienced but athletic, which makes him unpredictable. The Patriots' defensive game plan has to account for the possibility of scrambles, quick passes, and even trick plays. That's where experience and discipline become the deciding factor. The Patriots have veterans who know how to read a young quarterback, anticipate tendencies, and capitalize on mistakes. The goal is not just to slow Gabriel down, but to frustrate him, force errors, and turn them into points. It's a subtle chess match, and the team that controls the tempo will have a huge advantage. Meanwhile, the running game remains a critical point of focus. Quinton Judkins is fast, strong, and smart. He can read blocks and find holes quickly. The Patriots' run defense has been among the best all season, but stopping a talented back like Judkins requires near-perfect execution. Each tackle must be firm, each assignment executed, and every linebacker and safety in the right spot at the right time. If New England can make the Browns one-dimensional by taking away the run, it forces Gabriel into passing situations he may not be comfortable with, and that's exactly where mistakes will happen. In the receiving core, the Browns' options are less threatening than the run game, but still dangerous enough to require attention. Jerry Jeudy has had an inconsistent season, but he's fast and can stretch the field. Isaiah Bond has the talent, but off-field issues have limited his production so far. Tight ends David Njoku and Harold Fannin could create mismatches over the middle, particularly if the Patriots commit too heavily to stopping the run. New England's linebackers and safeties will need to communicate constantly, adjust quickly, and stay disciplined to prevent those easy completions that turn into extended drives. It's interesting to note how much the Patriots rely on chemistry and communication, especially when dealing with younger or less experienced opponents. They're not just playing the X's and O's, they're playing the human element, recognizing tendencies, adjusting to motion, and anticipating what an inexperienced quarterback might do under pressure can turn a close game into a decisive one. That's why depth is so important. The more reliable bodies they have on the field, the more they can rotate players, keep legs fresh, and maintain that high level of mental focus. Another key factor is how this team performs at home. The Patriots have been successful on the road, but there's something different about winning in front of a home crowd after a period of challenges. The energy from the stands can elevate performance, and the players are acutely aware of that. They want to show that their dominance isn't limited to away games. They want to take the physicality, precision, and focus they've built on the road and bring it into Gillette Stadium with full intensity. That drive could make a difference in tight moments, whether it's a critical third down stop, a red zone stand, or a key turnover. This is the type of game where momentum swings matter more than any single player. One strong defensive series could energize the team, giving the offense confidence to take calculated risks. Conversely, a couple of mistakes early could put them on their heels, but this Patriots squad seems better equipped than ever to handle adversity. They've built resiliency through preparation, adaptability, and execution. Each unit knows its role, and when they work together, the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL universe is buzzing with what could be the most shocking move of the offseason. Lamar Jackson, the dynamic quarterback whose name has become synonymous with electrifying plays and gravity-defying runs, is reportedly set to sign with the New England Patriots. Sources close to the situation claim that Jackson has agreed to terms, though neither the team nor the player have officially confirmed the deal. If true, this could signal a seismic shift in the league's balance of power. Jackson, known for his uncanny ability to turn broken plays into highlight reel touchdowns, would bring a level of unpredictability to New England that the Patriots haven't seen since the days of Tom Brady. Imagine Gillette Stadium buzzing not for methodical pocket passing, but for Lamar weaving through defenders with a grin and breaking ankles along the way. Patriots fans, long accustomed to disciplined, cerebral football under Bill Belichick, may be in for a thrilling, chaotic new era. Industry insiders are already speculating about how this move could reshape the AFC East. The Dolphins, Bills, and Jets suddenly face a quarterback who can score from anywhere on the field at any moment. New England's offensive playbook could become one of the most innovative in the NFL, with hybrid read option schemes, jet sweeps, and deep shots downfield designed to exploit Jackson's unique talents. The ripple effect may even extend to draft strategies, free agency signings, and coaching hires across the league. Of course, such a blockbuster move comes with questions. Will Jackson adapt to Belichick's notoriously demanding system? Can he stay healthy and maintain the elite level of play that earned him an MVP season in Baltimore? And perhaps most intriguingly, How will the media frenzy and social media circus surrounding this signing affect team chemistry? For now, all eyes are on Foxborough as the NFL braces for a new chapter that could rewrite the very definition of quarterback play. One thing is certain. If Lamar Jackson truly dons the Patriots uniform, the NFL, as we know, it will never be the same. Rumors swirl, debates ignite, and fans wait with bated breath. Could this be the dawn of a Jackson-era Patriots dynasty, or the gamble that shocks the league? Only time will tell, but the chatter is loud, the speculation endless, and the excitement undeniable. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.